Welcome to our channel. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey to uncover the mystery behind the deserted streets of 10 massive cities around the world. These urban centers, once bustling with life, commerce, and culture, now stand eerily empty, shrouded in a cloak of abandonment. Join us as we delve into the histories, explore the reasons for their decline, and imagine what the future holds for these ghostly metropolises. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. 1. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat, a city established in 1970 to house the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, became a ghost town almost overnight following the catastrophic explosion at the plant in 1986. Once home to nearly 50,000 residents, Pripyat was evacuated within 36 hours of the disaster. The high levels of radiation rendered the area uninhabitable, leading to its permanent abandonment. Today, Pripyat stands frozen in time, a chilling reminder of the nuclear disaster that changed the course of history. The decaying buildings, overgrown streets, and the remnants of everyday life left behind create a haunting atmosphere, attracting a steady stream of curious tourists and researchers. 2. Hashima Island, Japan. Also known as Battleship Island due to its distinctive shape, Hashima Island was once a thriving coal mining facility operated by Mitsubishi. At its peak, it was home to over 5,000 people, making it one of the most densely populated places on Earth. However, with the decline of coal mining in Japan, the island's population began to dwindle. By 1974, Hashima was completely abandoned, and it has remained uninhabited ever since. The island's derelict buildings and the encroaching sea have created a post-apocalyptic landscape that has captured the imagination of many, even serving as a filming location for the James Bond movie, Skyfall. 3. Ordos, China. Ordos, a city in Inner Mongolia, was envisioned as a futuristic metropolis, capable of accommodating over 1 million residents. Construction began in the early 2000s, fueled by a coal boom and government incentives. However, despite the city's impressive infrastructure, the anticipated population never materialized. High property prices, speculative investment, and a lack of economic opportunities deterred potential residents. As a result, Ordos remains largely empty, with its modern skyscrapers, wide boulevards, and cultural centers standing as silent monuments to an ambitious but failed urban project. The city's empty streets and uninhabited buildings offer a stark contrast to China's rapidly growing urban centers. If you're enjoying this journey through these deserted cities, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our community of explorers. 4. Varosha, Cyprus. Varosha, a district in the Cypriot city of Famagusta, was once a thriving tourist destination, known for its luxury hotels, vibrant nightlife, and pristine beaches. However, in 1974, following a Turkish invasion in response to a Greek-led coup, Varosha was abandoned as its residents fled the advancing troops. The area was subsequently fenced off by the Turkish military and has remained off-limits ever since. The decaying hotels, deserted streets, and overgrown vegetation offer a poignant glimpse into a bygone era. Recently, there have been talks of reopening Varosha, sparking hope for its potential revival, but its future remains uncertain. 5. Detroit, Michigan, USA. Detroit, once the heart of America's automotive industry, has experienced a dramatic decline over the past few decades. The city's population peaked in the 1950s, but the decline of the auto industry, coupled with economic mismanagement and social unrest, led to widespread job losses and a mass exodus of residents. Entire neighborhoods have been abandoned, and the city's infrastructure has fallen into disrepair. Despite efforts to revitalize Detroit, many areas remain empty, with crumbling buildings and vacant lots serving as stark reminders of the city's former glory. However, there are signs of hope as new businesses, artists, and entrepreneurs work to breathe new life into the Motor City. 6. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. Centralia, a small town in Pennsylvania, became infamous due to an underground coal mine fire that has been burning since 1962. The fire, which ignited beneath the town, led to dangerous levels of carbon monoxide and other toxic gases, making it unsafe for residents. Over the years, the majority of Centralia's population relocated,
and in 1984, the government began a formal relocation program.
Today, only a handful of residents remain, and the town's streets are largely deserted. The smoldering ground, cracked highways, and abandoned buildings create an otherworldly landscape, drawing visitors intrigued by Centralia's eerie and ongoing disaster. 7.
Pyramiden,
Norway. Pyramiden, located on the remote archipelago of Svalbard, was a Soviet coal mining settlement that thrived during the Cold War era. Established in 1927 and purchased by the Soviet Union in 1929, Pyramiden once housed over 1,000 residents. However, the mine was shut down in 1998, leading to the town's abandonment. The harsh Arctic climate has preserved many of the buildings, creating a unique time capsule of Soviet-era architecture and lifestyle. Today, Pyramiden is a popular tourist destination, offering guided tours that provide a glimpse into its history and the daily lives of its former inhabitants.
8. Kolmanskop,
Namibia. Kolmanskop, a ghost town in the Namib Desert, was once a thriving diamond mining community. Founded in the early 1900s during the Diamond Rush, Kolmanskop was home to German miners and featured luxurious amenities, including a hospital, ballroom, and casino. However, as diamond resources dwindled and richer deposits were discovered elsewhere, the town's population began to decline. By the 1950s, Kolmanskop was completely abandoned. The encroaching desert sands have since reclaimed the town, filling its buildings with dunes and creating a surreal, otherworldly landscape. Kolmanskop's haunting beauty attracts photographers and tourists, preserving the memory of its opulent past.
9. Kayakoy,
Turkey. Kayakoy, a village in southwestern Turkey, was once a bustling Greek settlement known as Levisi. In the early 20th century, the village was home to around 10,000 people, primarily Greek Orthodox Christians. However, following the Greco-Turkish War and the population exchange agreement between Greece and Turkey in 1923, Kayakoy was abandoned as its residents were forced to relocate to Greece. The village's stone houses, churches, and streets have remained largely untouched since then, creating a ghostly and picturesque landscape. Kayakoy is now a protected historical site and a poignant reminder of the region's turbulent history.
10.
Agdam, Azerbaijan. Agdam, once a prosperous city in southwestern Azerbaijan, was abandoned during the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict in the early 1990s. As Armenian forces advanced, the city's residents fled, leaving behind a deserted urban landscape. Agdam's buildings, including homes, schools, and mosques, have fallen into ruin, and the city has been described as the Hiroshima of the Caucasus. Despite its tragic past, Agdam remains a symbol of the enduring conflict in the region. Recently, following a peace agreement in 2020, there have been discussions about rebuilding Agdam, but the scars of war and abandonment are still deeply etched into the city's fabric. As we conclude our journey through these deserted cities, it's clear that each one has its own unique story, shaped by a complex interplay of historical, economic, and social factors. While some cities, like Pripyat and Centralia, were abandoned due to catastrophic events, others, like Ordos and Detroit, faced economic challenges that led to their decline. The eerie emptiness of these urban centers serves as a stark reminder of the impermanence of human endeavors and the ever-changing nature of our world. Exploring these ghostly metropolises also invites us to reflect on the resilience of the human spirit and the potential for renewal. Many of these cities, despite their desolate state, continue to captivate the imagination and inspire efforts to preserve their histories. Whether through tourism, art, or revitalization projects, there is a growing recognition of the value of these abandoned places as living museums that offer insights into our past and lessons for the future. Thank you for joining us on this hauntingly beautiful journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more explorations of the world's most intriguing places. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. And remember, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to never miss an update from us.